Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, Ty, thanks for your patience as we get through these guys in front of you. We will start with Greg Barnes. So go ahead, Greg.
Hey, Ty, could you walk us through the process of you deciding to leave Tennessee and deciding on coming to North Carolina?
Yeah, man. So when I entered the transfer portal, I started like reaching out to coaches and finally got in contact with Coach Brown, and he offered me an opportunity to come here to North Carolina, man. And I thought it was a great opportunity. I had watched them play against Texas A&M and saw them just out there competing, having fun, man. And I'm excited to be here. And I get here, man. That's exactly what they're doing: competing, having fun, and getting better.
So when you were scouting out in North Carolina, I'm guessing you saw Michael Carter and Javonte Williams. Was that kind of a driving factor in what could take place for you in this offense?
Yes, sir, no doubt. I saw them, like you said, Javonte and Mike too, well-respected guys, great players. Saw that their production here, man. That's something I wanted to be a part of, and come in here and work every day to go and get that and be productive.
Thank you.
All right, JB Ricks, go ahead.
Hey, Ty, how you doing? JB Ricks here from Spectrum News One. We appreciate you taking out this time. I wanted to ask you, piggybacking off of Greg's questions, what type of pressure do you feel like you're under, having to fill in for guys like Javonte Williams and Michael Carter with the production that they had with last year's offense, and you coming in and, that spotlight being on you to fill in those shoes at the running back position. What type of pressure are you feeling going into the 2021 season?
It's not necessarily pressure, man. It's something you come in and you work every day for, and that's what I'm doing. I'm coming into the running back room and I'm being pushed by great guys every day. So, man, this is what we do every day. So I don't feel a sense of pressure. It's just I'm coming out here to get better. I got guys in the running back room pushing me to get better, and British Brooks and Josh Henderson and all those guys, Caleb Hood. DJ Jones, they're all coming in, pushing me to get better every day, helping me out. But with all due respect to Mike and Javonte, I'm just coming in to be Ty Chandler, man, and do what I can do, be productive in this offense and learn as much as I can.
And as a follow-up question, they were very versatile with the way they played the position for Carolina last year. What's going to be your number one attribute that you're going to bring to this roster?
That's what I'm gonna try to do as well. Be versatile, catching balls out of the backfield, running inside the tackles, outside, whatever coach needs me to do. Coach Longo is a great offensive mind. Coach Porter's been helping me get right with everything, and even just learning more of the offense and getting that all down and helping me with certain things, read keys, whatnot, footwork, whatever it is. He's been pushing me every day to get better at it. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you. Welcome to Chapel Hill.
Thank you, sir.
Michael Coe, go ahead.
Hey, Ty. So we just had Emory Simmons in here, and he said that you're kind of a quiet guy when it comes to just being in the room with your teammates. Is that just you being in a new place for the first time, or have you always been kind of like that?
I've always been kind of a quiet guy, but I like to listen, man. I like to learn things, and when you're talking, you can't listen. So that's what I like to do. I like to listen, pay attention, and learn things, pick up on stuff. But I'm starting to come out of my shell, open up with these guys, just communicate more, and what I'm saying, loosen up around them. So it's been fun. It's been fun, man.
Thank you.
Andrew Jones, go ahead, sir.
Hey, Ty, staying on that, how much of a challenge is it for you to come out of your shell, the need to come out of the shell, being that you're by far the most experienced guy in that room? You've achieved something at the college level, and someone with that experience is kind of needed to be a voice in that room.
It's not hard at all, man. Like I said, those guys, they come to work every day. And shoot, they'll tell me, hey, Ty, let's pick it up. And we're on each other, man. We're pushing to get each other better. And that's what it's all about. It's special having those guys in there, and they helped me along the way, just being here, making it the transition and learning the offense and picking up on little things, just picking up on them and being able to go out there and execute. But I'm stepping out of my shell, and that's forcing me to do that. but not forcing me. I'm forcing it upon myself to do that and be more vocal and just be a good leader for this team.
If I'm not mistaken, today was the first day of full contact, so I imagine you guys ran inside run at some point today. What is your take on how that went, how the offensive line did, and Carolina kind of has a new rebuilt, growing defensive line. How those guys doing inside run?
Overall, great day inside run. O-line doing great, man. Getting great movement, and D-line doing the same thing. It's just those guys are two forces. They come to every day to work. I will say that, and O-line's been doing a great job. Big shout out to those guys up front. D-line as well, man. We got ball players on both sides, and they come to work every day.
Cool. Thank you.
Sure.
Brendan Marks, go ahead.
Hey, Ty, I'm just wondering sort of how, I know this is probably a lot for you, but just over the past couple of months since you've actually been in Chapel Hill, what it's been like getting to know Sam Howell, how you guys have gotten to know each other on and off the field, and how you think, you know, the abilities that you bring to the field will complement what he can offer in the passing game.
Sam's a great guy. As soon as I got here, man, we were back and forth in the meeting room, and he was just trying to help me just learn Chapel Hill and get the vibe. And but he did a great job of welcoming me in, and it's been great to work with him. He got a great offensive mind, very smart young man of God. So I love being able to sit back there and work with him and be there for him, even in protection and catching balls out of the backfield. But it's been an overall great experience, a great quarterback. I'm looking forward to working with him more.
For you, when you first got here, having an experienced quarterback, someone who could maybe organize some workouts on his own, didn't necessarily need the coaches to be around, how valuable were those experiences just in learning the plays, learning the kind of offense that this is?
Very valuable. Sam does a great job of getting us all together here in the indoor and going to work, man. He'll text us, hey, come to the indoor, man. We're about to put this work in. And I love that about Sam, and I love just being out here with all these guys, man, and being able to work.
Thank you.
Okay, back over to CL Brown.
Ty, I was curious, and this is going back to your decision to come to Carolina, just for a little bit more clarity. What was kind of your priority when you decided to leave Tennessee? What was like your list of things you wanted your next school to have? Like what was most important for you?
Just surround myself around a good team, a great team, and a team that I fit into, and somewhere I can show my versatility, and just a system I can be productive in. That really hit home for me, and I just wanted to come in here and be the best version of Ty Chandler and play the ball I knew I can play. So that's what I'm focused on, and I feel like that's what I've gotten here in North Carolina with some great coaches, great offensive minds, and Coach Porter pushing me every day.
And what has been the biggest challenge or biggest hurdle in your transition? I mean, in some ways, do you kind of feel like a freshman all over?
Not necessarily freshman. Man, it's been great here. I won't say it's been any challenges, man. The whole staff's been great, from the strength staff to the coaching staff to everybody helping in this program. So it's all around been a great experience, man, and I'm excited for it. And I'm ready to put it all on the line for these guys because they give me the opportunity.
Thank you.
Gregory Hall, go ahead.
Hey, Ty, nice to meet you, man. Mac has constantly referred to your experiences playing against some of the top schools in the country in the SEC and bringing that here and being just automatically being the veteran leader. How have you kind of shared your experiences from playing in the SEC with the young backs behind you, since there really isn't anybody that's kind of had the reps to kind of fit into that role right away?
When it all comes down to it, man, football is football. And like I said, I just try to give them a little wisdom. I played the game for a while, so just little things on the field, whether it's a cap safety or anything like that, just being able to pick up on certain things to tell if pressure's coming or if it's not. Just little things, man. Anything I can do to help these boys, man, I'll do it. And just even in life, man, if somebody wants to talk to me about life, man, I've been through a lot of my life already. So just anything like that, I try to help them any way I can.
And what have you seen out of DJ Jones, Caleb Hood, those guys that are trying to compete for reps behind you, and who's currently getting the most reps behind you?
All those guys are doing great, man. From Caleb to DJ to British, Josh, all of them. I got to give a big shout out to all of them, man. They're like I said, coming in and working every day, man. So, but they're all coming out here to work, man. They're all pushing each other to get better. In pass protection, whether it's read keys, inside zone, outside zone, whatever it is, they're coming to put it to work in every day. And that's something I respect about that room. And they're pushing me to get better.
Okay, Ross Martin.
Hey, Ty, I was wondering what really stands out about this offense to you? Like when you kind of dove into the playbook, you've kind of gotten used to a couple of things during spring and fall. What's the best thing you like about it? What stands out about what Phil Longo and the offense does?
The versatility, man. How they approach things and using different positions in different ways. Man, it's like something I haven't seen coming from the SEC, but it's amazing. He's got a great offensive mind and with a great quarterback that knows the offense so well, and just using different positions, whether it's back out the backfield or tight ends. It's been a great experience, and I love picking up that playbook and just learning.
Okay, Adam Smith.
Hey, Ty. On that note, like when you think about, this season and what's coming and what's ahead, like how do you envision it playing out? Like where does your mind go when you start thinking about these games and who you're going to be playing and just what it's going to all look like? What do you envision?
I envision this team coming together and having success. We got great players on both sides of the ball. JQ, Don, all those guys, whether it's Sam, Kamari, any of those guys. I envision this team coming together and having a lot of success. We got, like I said, great players on both sides of the ball, and they're coming in here and competing against each other every day and pushing each other to get better. Is really iron sharpening iron out here, and it's a lot of fun, man. These guys are having fun and coming out here. They don't care if it's hot, cold. They're coming out here to work and compete. So I'm loving it, and I see nothing but success for this team.
Any particular reason you went with number 19? I think you wore a single digit at Tennessee, right? Any meaning behind that?
It's just the oddball. I wore 44 in high school, man. So I had to switch it up a little bit.
Thank you.
All right, we'll swing back to Brennan for the last question for Ty Chandler.
Thanks, Mark. And thanks, Ty. I realized, Ty, we didn't really ask you. Can you just sort of give us a breakdown of the way you see your game? What are the things that you think you do best? What are the things that you're proudest of about the way you play? And what are the things in terms of your game that you were still working on improving this summer?
Mm-hmm. A lot of people like to call me a fast guy, so I guess I'm a fast guy. But I love catching the ball out of the backfield, making people miss and low on the shoulder. I'm still working on little things, man, just like footwork, placement of my hands, and pass protection, man. I'm trying to go out there and just dominate the game, execute on every level, and be productive, man. Be productive for these guys, and that's what I'm most excited about, going out there and execute.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
All right. Thanks, Ty. Appreciate a few minutes of your time today.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.